Fontaine. That's the only college athlete that I'm worried about that's gonna make me better. Is myself. That's the only battle I could beat, that I can lose or win, depending on how I approach it. I attend Lincoln University. I'm a two-sport athlete. I major in biology. My graduation year is expected to be in 2017. The biggest adjustment I had to make was, maybe I would say, time management. In high school, I could kind of play around my time more. You know what I mean, teachers would kind of give you more of a pass as to your professor. I mean, college is like, it's serious. Like, it costs a lot of money. So I had to get better with time management. That was in studying. Studying was a major key. I figured out I had to really study. I had to really go back and read some things that a teacher just not going to spoon feed you. You got to be willing to go and explore. Everything changed. Like I would say like the game speed. That would be the biggest adjustment. Like I just had to learn how to keep up with the game speed. I mean, you know, every time your first time going into high school seemed fast. You got to the end of high school, the game was regular. So I feel like the speed, like it was hard keeping up, but I overcame it. You know, I had to keep fighting. The guys that I went against, I've been to states 3 times in my high school career for track and football. I won 1 state championship for football. It seemed like in high school, like playing against all them athletes that end up going to these big D1 schools, they were more hungry. So when they got the ball, they was running 1,000 miles per hour. Like you ain't expect them to stop. On defense, they was coming 1,000,000 miles per hour, trying to do whatever they can, I guess, like to feed their families. Cause I mean, a lot of people go through stuff. So I feel like the competition level was way higher in Pennsylvania than the league I'm in now. It's not even close. I genuinely love football more. Like I went through every step of football. I done played almost every position. I done did every workout. I done put blood, sweat, and tears. I done been to workouts that made me throw up, almost quit. Like I genuinely love football. It's kind of hard to say no to football. I wouldn't tell track no evil, but football is like, no matter what goes on in football, even if I lost both of my arms and legs, I still would try to play the sport like some type of way. If I had to throw the ball with my mouth, like that's how much I love the sport. I was playing receiver quarterback my freshman year. I transitioned over to my first year playing receiver, and I liked it. So I'm gonna kind of see like where the receiver thing is going to take me to. I mean, it's a new position. I like it. From my first track meet to my last track meet, it was a big difference in technique, and strength, knowledge, confidence, like everything. I wasn't surprised. I just couldn't wait to get back to my peak. It made me step up big time. Like my PR before I PR'd this freshman year in college was from my 11th grade summer. And it was like I know I got stronger, I got bigger, I got more knowledge because I've been doing it for some time now. It was just that I couldn't understand why, and I think it wasn't I was like slacking or nothing like that. I felt like it was just time. Like sometimes everybody just not gonna keep rising up. You always gonna have a down time, or you always gonna have a time where you stagnant. But you just gotta keep going through it, and that's what I did. I mean, I was going from 2 football practices to track practice just because I wanted it that bad, and I ended up doing what I had to do to finish 2nd place in our league. My record in high school was 170 feet. When I threw my 175 feet, that wasn't during the high school season. That was during AAU season, which is club track. So I made it to nationals when I threw that 175 feet mark. That was my PR before I broke the record at my college. That was my PR. I broke that record AAU down nationals. College, I got my school record 179 feet in the CIAA championship. High school, I broke that record, my high school record, with 170 feet throw. And I also won 3 public league titles and 2 city titles. I mean, I put up a nice fight downstates, but I mean, I didn't have a coach. This is like everything that I do, I just self-taught. I taught myself from YouTube. I don't have a coach teaching me there, so this is really like all my heart. This ain't nobody telling me to do this or nothing. Like, I'm really putting everything I got to get to the Olympics on my own. I mean, people always tell me they're gonna give me coaches, but I have never really met somebody that really coached javelin until I got to college at Lincoln. It's a guy from Bowie State. Bowie State. I can't think of his name right now. He probably gonna see this and be mad. I can't think of his name right now, but he's like the reason why I broke the record. Like, he gave me one tip to emphasize, and I overemphasized it, and that helped me get to where I got. If it's anybody that I would see myself working with to like really take me to that next level, it would be Thomas Rowler. He's a German. He's that dude in Germany. Like, he's a German thrower. He never lived in America a day in his life. He never been over here. On Instagram, I DM'd him a couple times and he responded back. So if it's anybody that I would want to work with, I would want to work with Thomas Rowler. Rest in peace to Coach Dave. Coach Dave passed away from a heart attack. He meant everything to the Downey Eagle organization. Like, we had a regular just shack outside that people just cooked out of. That's since he passed away. That's now called Coach Dave's Shack. I mean, down here in the hole, it's endless things with Coach Dave's name on it. I mean, Coach Dave was genuinely like a role model. You didn't have to worry about having a father figure because Coach Dave was willing to take the kids on. I got a friend named Xavier Johnson. He's at Tennessee now playing football. Me and JJ grew up around here like we was always with each other. Me and him never had to worry about eating, and we had parents above us, and we didn't have to worry about eating. If my dad wasn't around, if his mom or aunt wasn't around, Coach Dave fed us, and he didn't ask for anything back. It was genuinely love. So anybody that knows Coach Dave, you can't say anything about Coach Dave to him. If you say something disrespectful, 9 times out of 10, people gonna take offense to that because he was a great man. Things I want to accomplish next year, let's start by football. Football, I want to have over 700 receiving yards. I want to have at least 7 touchdowns. For track, for javelin, I need 200 feet. I need to hit that 200 feet mark. I need to make pin relays, and I need to win a NCAA championship. I want to be the first person to actually make it somewhere big and come back and try to change the neighborhood. Come up here, redo the field, redo the hole. If it's anything that's out of order down here, I want to be that guy to come back and fix it. I don't want no fame, I don't want my name on it, nothing like that. It's just what I want to do, because it's where I grew up at. I mean, and the people that still living here, sometimes you can't get out of it. And if I'm able to get them out of it, make them escape them pressures that they used to seeing, then that's what I want to do. I came too far. I'm on a platform. I got young kids under me that's watching me come up. I'm the closest thing to their age. I'm the youngest uncle. So they looking up to me. If I was to just give up, they're gonna be like, he gave up, so it's okay if I don't try either. So I feel like it's destined for me to finish. I'm Xavier, and this is Viral Sports TV.